We're each on a journey, trying to achieve something significant, to make our communities stronger, to make our work more relevant and impactful, to be more effective as individuals. But none of this is easy, and it's not automatic. The lab is designed to help you develop more and perhaps new ways to solve problems in your communities and to change how your communities work. But to make this happen, we're going to have to adopt the right orientation, to be turned outward toward our communities where we have a deep understanding of what's happening there. When we do that, we'll have the authority to create the kind of change that we all seek. We'll have the authenticity to keep things real, and we'll have the accountability to live up to the pledges and promises we make to our community. Now, I do this work because I believe we can do better. We can be better. We can find new and better ways to tap our potential, to come together and get things done. Some of you are coming into this lab because you're thinking, how can I do that? You're wondering, what will it take for me to bring people together? Others of you are here because you're wondering, how is it that my work can create greater impact? Others of you, I suspect, are coming because you're tired, maybe frustrated, maybe disappointed, maybe even becoming cynical about what's possible in our lives together in our communities. But here's what I know we all feel right now. We have a fundamental choice to make. We can stay on the path of the status quo, the path filled with disappointment, the path filled with frustration, and for too many people, a path filled with despair. Or we can choose an alternate path, a path of possibility and hope, a path that requires us to rebuild our trust in communities, a path that requires us to forge new relationships and make community a common enterprise again. Now, these are the things we're going to focus on in this lab. There are 5 key areas built on 25 years of work that the Institute's done in communities here in the US and all across the world. Number 1, we've got to find ways to turn outward, to make sure that we're keeping our community in our line of sight. Number 2, we need to develop a deep understanding of our communities, to understand people's shared aspirations and those things that matter to them. Number 3, we've got to focus on creating the underlying conditions that enable change to take place. Fourth, we've got to find the right path to take action. All paths may sound good, but not all paths are good. We've got to find the paths that fit our mission, that fit our capacity, that fit our resources, that fit our appetite for change in our communities. And then fifth is something specifically about you. It's how do we make an agreement with ourselves about how we're going to do this work, about how we're going to do it in the face of adversity and challenges, and how we're going to do it so that we stay true to ourselves and fulfill the values that are important to us. I want you to be the best public innovator you can be. But in order for that to happen, I have a favor to ask. I need to ask you to give yourself permission to come into this lab and open yourself up to learn, to recognize that you don't have to have all the answers. You just need the right questions, that you don't have to perform in this lab. You're here to explore, examine, to think about how you can do your work differently. I know if you open yourself up in this lab, you'll find new, maybe better ways to make your work more relevant and significant in the life of your community, and that you'll be more effective yourself, and that you'll stay true to the values that are so important to you in your life. The good news is the fact that all of us are here, we've already made the decision that we're on the path of possibility and hope. So we've got a lot of work to do. Let's get started.